running down the hallway, so if everyone could just get under their desks, we'll be fine.
Hey, gang! Have you felt tired from all that racket and ballyhoo from the so-called music festivals that the teenage beatniks and ruffians do? Well, isn't it time to hop to having the music festival that Goldarn plays real music that mature adults and grown-up older people like all of us and you can enjoy? Then come on down to the Hutchinson Community Park for Gerontala Palooza. We got Jerry Gorkin's medium-sized band, the Waltzaholics, assorted Bob Hope impersonators, the sounds of The Price is Right, the Muzak Ramblers, wind chimes.
I am Cookie Masterson, and I shaved my nipples for this, so let's hurry before it grows back. Like, we need to get moving now. 4 players? What happened? Could you not agree on a rental? You all take care of those screws now. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Flavored eye drops. Why let your mouth have all the fun? Flavored eye drops.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Get ready, time for question. 1.
Right off the top, Eat, Pray, Die. Which of these Julia Roberts characters would Jack the Ripper have been most likely to savagely murder? Erin Brockovich, Vivian Ward, Tess Ocean, or Liz Gilbert? Get out of here! Seriously, get out of here. Player 4. Oh, the humanity! Player 1. Vivian Ward is the name of the prostitute Julia Roberts plays in Pretty Woman, and almost all of serial killer Jack the Ripper's alleged victims were female prostitutes, so he'd probably have just loved to murder her. I can see it now. He'd open the box with his knife in it, she'd reach in and he'd playfully shut it, snapping her fingers. She'd laugh, he'd laugh, and he'd kill her. Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do! Say it so! Why not try If I Only Had a Brain Trust? Suppose the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz faced off against the Wicked Witch of the West in a public debate. If he wanted to use a straw man argument against her, what might he do? Attack the Wicked Witch's character rather than the issues? Misrepresent the Wicked Witch's position on the issues? Prove the Wicked Witch wrong using statistical data? Or interrupt the Wicked Witch before she finishes her points? Not much time left. Hey, remember when the Scarecrow says the sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side? Yeah, he was actually wrong. So you guys have that in common. Remember when the Scarecrow says the sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles is equal to the square root of the remaining side? Yeah, he was actually wrong. So you guys have that in common. One right answer coming up. A straw man argument purposefully misrepresents an opponent's position in order to strike it down. Here's how I would debate the Wicked Witch. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the two candidates you see here tonight is a Wicked Witch. Thank you, I yield the rest of my time.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here's one I like to call Getting Naughty, and this dis or dat leg's being tied up. Player 2, your score is the worst, so you're gonna play this bad boy. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one you tell me if it's the name of a necktie knot or the name of a sex position recommended by Women's Health magazine. If it's a necktie knot, press the square button. If it's a sex position, press the circle button. Now the rest of you should listen carefully. Lock in your answers before player 2 does, and if player 2 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone who got it right. Cool, let's do it. The Half Windsor. The Valedictorian. The Prince Albert. The Trinity. The Caboose. The Chairman. The Four in Hand. You wear clip-ons, don't you? My usual sex position is also the way I usually tie a tie, alone in front of a mirror. Say hello to Shop Till Everyone Drops. Say at Christmas time, every single item at your local mall sells out. According to a popular grim fairy tale, which of these stores has the best chance to be magically stocked overnight by hardworking elves? Foot Locker, Radio Shack, Victoria's Secret, or Lens Crafters? Players 2 and 4. Wait for it. Wait for it. Players 1 and 3. In the grim fairy tale, The Elves and the Cobbler, a poor shoemaker is given some much-needed help by elves who appear in the middle of the night. And while the shoemaker made a nice profit, the elves were trampled to death on Black Friday. Here we have Okia Dokia. If you're driving between company headquarters, which trip should be the shortest? IKEA to Kia, Kia to Nokia, Nokia to IKEA, or IKEA, Nokia, and Kia headquarters are exactly the same distance apart. Players 1 and 4, sweet dreams. Player 2, sucks to be you. Player 3, Nokia is based in Finland and IKEA is based right next door in Sweden. Kia is based in South Korea. Whether it's phones, furniture, or cars, if it's got Kia in the name, you know it's gonna be cheap. I mean inexpensive. Inexpensive! That's the end of a thrilling first round, and player 1 is ahead, for now. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And I want to see some screwing. I didn't hand them out for my health. I call this one, Muscle Milk was a bad choice. Say the news team from the Anchorman films decides to run a relay race against a rival news team. If Ron Burgundy is his team's anchor, when will he run? Before Brick, Brian, and Champ? After Brick and Brian, but before Champ? Before Brian and Champ, but after Brick? Or after Brick, Brian, and Champ? Player 4? Could be worse, you know, in theory. Players 1, 2, and 3? In a relay race, the anchor, usually the fastest runner, goes last. And they would probably promote the race so incessantly that by the time it actually took place, you wouldn't be that interested in seeing it anymore.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Here's one for you. Guess who's Dak? Dak again. You know, I'm not an optimist, but I have to say, I feel like things have been going pretty well with the game so far.
Son, Daddy forgot about me.
Oh no, my old ventriloquist puppet, Billy O'Brien.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
Billy, the whole creative team here decided to not include you in this game because you're too much of a troublemaker.
Troublemaker? Me? No, I just got back from traveling the world, studying all the profound teachings of titular world spiritual leaders. For instance, which titular religious group was founded by someone with the last name of Smith? Protestants, Episcopalians, Trustitarians, or...
Players 1 and 2? This is gonna hurt. Players 3 and 4. The Mormon religion was founded in the 1800s by Joseph Smith.
In America.
So, which was your favorite religion you studied?
Well, I particularly like the ones that treats about reincarnation. Someday, I hope to come back as a beautiful coffee table.
Follow me down to the sea.
Here's a good one. Orcas 11. Say I wanted to go around freeing the killer whales from every SeaWorld location in the world. How many separate rescue missions would I need to go on? 3 rescue missions, 4 rescue missions, 5 rescue missions, or 6 rescue missions? Player 3. Players 1 and 2. Did you pick this on purpose? Player 4. There are 3 SeaWorlds, 1 in San Diego, 1 in San Antonio, and 1 in Orlando. So you would need to go on 3 separate rescue missions. Well, that sounds like a lot of traveling. Maybe I'll just pay that kid from Free Willy to do it. Something tells me he could use the cash. Up next, Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
The name of Jeff Dunham's purple-skinned puppet. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? His name is Peanut. I have to admit, people who talk through ventriloquist puppets kind of creep me out.
That you talk through me.
Quiet, Billy. Stop trying to get me to kill people.
Whoa, now you're creeping me out, man.
Open wide for the midnight run to the bathroom. According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, how would Paul Revere secretly signal to you that he has to pee in the sea? I have to do a number 1 in a 1. I have to do a number 1 in a 2. I have to do a number 1 in a 3. Or, I have to do a number 2 in a... Players 1 and 4. How do you say, no? Players 2 and 3. Next time, try this. According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poem, Paul Revere's Ride, Paul's signal for the British was 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. And as we all know, a number 1 is a P. And Americans would have known about the British sooner if he hadn't stopped for a number 4. You don't even want to know what that is. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. 2,000 big ones if you're right. Ah, you already know the rules. Off you go. This plus this equals that. What new thing do these combine to make? Good luck. 2 has it! I'd like to say that all 4 of you did very nicely. However, player 2 did just a little bit nicelier. Yeah, player 2 is the niceliest. However, just so there's no confusion.
You don't know Jack!
Hey kids, are your parents out of the room? Yeah! Good, because I want to talk to you about candyforgold.com. At Candy
Hey!
Hello there, this is Drawful. I was hoping this would be a 6-player game, and lo and behold it is. You're each going to get to draw twice. Let's play. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something odd, like Crime Dog or Snowpiercer. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, don't mess this up. Okay, let's get to the good part. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer.
Hey!
All right, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing. And here are your picks. Well, let's not waste any more time on this one. Okay, let's do this again. Type in a convincing title now. Here are your choices. Pick something. What did everybody pick? Everybody was just way off on this one. Enter anything that could almost make sense now.
Hey!
And here are your choices. Pick something. Here's everybody's picks. Delicious poison. Type in your titles now.
Hey!
Okay, here are your choices. Pick something. All right, who picked what?
Hey!
Only one of you was able to figure that one out. Next up.
Hey!
And here are your choices.
Hey!
Pick something. Here's everybody's picks. Ooh, only one person got it wrong. Well, that's gotta hurt. Let's do this one.
Hey!
Here are your choices.
Hey!
What did everybody pick? Whee! Everybody gets to draw again. The title should be on your devices now.
Hey!
I bet some of you are a little nervous because we are about to look at all your weird drawings. Enter your titles now.
Hey!
Okay, here are your choices. And here are your picks.
Hey!
You're a weird bunch of players. Put in your titles now.
Hey!
And here are your choices.
Hey!
What did everybody pick? And we are done with this one. And our next weird doodle.
Hey!
Okay, here are your choices. Pick something. All right, who picked what? Good stuff. Good stuff. Enter anything that could almost make sense now.
Hey!
are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks.
Hey!
Congrats to the one player who got that one right. Type in your titles now. Okay, here are your choices. Pick something. And here are your picks. Only one of you didn't mess that one up. And this one.
Hey!
And here are your choices. Pick something.
Hey!
What did everybody pick?
Hey!
It's fun when only one person gets it right because they get to gloat.